Hi, in this week's AI Tool Sneak Peek, I present to you an idea which originally I thought won't be as powerful as it turned out to be, which is how to effectively learn complex concepts in regional languages. A little bit of a background. For most of us, English is not our first language. Most of what we converse in our daily lives is using our regional language, whatever language that we natively speak, so to speak that the native language, we understand things better in native language. And this is a discovery I had recently, because all this while we have been used to learning a lot using the language, English language, which is great. I think which has served us well. But recently, I came across a tool that helped me shift my thinking a little bit. And I'd like to share with you this whole notion of learning complex concepts in regional languages. And this idea came in with the new capability that Notebook LM, Google's Notebook LM recently bought in. That is to produce AI generated podcasts in regional languages, in non-English languages. But first, let me show you an output, and I will then come to how I did it and how can this be integrated in our workflows. Um, I'll just play this audio first up for some time, and I'll come to then how I created this.
तो आज हम गूगल के शोधकर्ताओं के एक बहुत ही जबरदस्त शोध पत्र पर बात करने वाले हैं। अटेंशन इज ऑल यू नीड। इसने ना एआई की दुनिया में सच में भूचाल ला दिया था।
हाँ, बिल्कुल।
भाषा समझने के जो तरीके थे ना एआई मॉडलों के, उनको पूरी तरह से बदल दिया इसने।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
मतलब सोचिए कि भाषा समझने के लिए शब्दों को एक एक करके पढ़ने की जरूरत ही ना पड़े।
हाँ, यही क्रांतिकारी आइडिया था इसमें।
कमाल है।
देखिए, जो पारंपरिक मॉडल्स थे, जैसे आरएनएन्स या एलएसटीएम्स,
हाँ,
वो क्या करते थे, जानकारी को ना क्रम से प्रोसेस करते थे, एक शब्द फिर अगला फिर अगला। अब इसमें खासकर लंबे वाक्यों के लिए ये थोड़ा धीमा हो जाता था, बोझिल सा।
हाँ, समझ सकती हूँ।
I'll just stop this video here. I hope you got the idea. So this is a landmark AI paper, Attention is All You Need. And the feature that you saw in Notebook LM, which I've talked about before, is the audio overview feature, with the help of which you can generate conversational podcast or AI hosted conversational podcast. The two podcast hosts that you saw in this video don't exist in reality. That was, this feature existed before, but these AI generated hosts only spoke English. But now, with the recent, expansion of languages, you can have these AI generated podcasts speak in the language that you are comfortable in understanding. And this is quite helpful. Of course, I think all of us are, most of us are proficient in English. I must say, I think it's a business language after all. But sometimes I think taking a step back and experimenting with ideas can help you possibly understand the concept that you're having difficulty understanding better in the regional or the native language, as I'm trying to as I'm figuring out, as I'm getting comfortable with this whole idea of regional language specific audio podcasts. Now, coming to how can you generate that? So the tool which I showed is obviously Google's Notebook LM, which is positioned as your personalized AI research assistant. And it supports multiple type of sources. It can help you generate instant insights, but more importantly, with the help of audio overview feature, you can listen and learn on the go. And this is what we showed in the brief example that I showed about attention is all you need paper in Hindi language. So in order to generate this podcast, you go to notebooklm.google, just click on try notebook LM, and you'll be taken to this page. You can just hit create new. And as soon as you create new, the new notebook opens up, and you can, and for the new notebook, you get this add sources window opens up immediately. You can select choose file to upload. And in this case, I will uh, I will try and find out this paper. Attention is all you need, and let it load here. It just takes a few seconds for the paper to load. And after the paper loads, I'll take one action which is necessary for you to generate language, the content in the regional language. For that, you can go to settings on the top right. And in settings, you can select option called as output language. And as you can see, I have the default language chosen, which is English, but it does support 75, 76 plus languages. And, constantly new languages are being added. And for the demo that I showed you in Hindi, as you can see, it supports a lot of other Indian languages too. I just selected Hindi here. I just scroll through the list of other languages too to share with you the breadth of languages that it covers. And I can just select Hindi here and just say save. And as soon as I save this, all that I need to do is to click on generate, and it will generate the podcast in the chosen language. And try this feature out. I was surprised by the usefulness of this. I never imagined that, after having gotten so used to speaking English as a business language, that I'll go back and try this. Now, AI has made it possible for you. I'm certainly going to try this more and get a better hang of it. Uh, Please do let me know how this feature went for you, whether you found it useful or not. And we'll see you again next week. Till then, take good care of yourself. Bye bye.